This is Athena Crisis, a turn-based tactics game that is heavily influenced by Nintendo's Advance Wars series. I really enjoyed Advance Wars when it came out a long time ago now on the Game Boy Advance, so I was excited to see a new indie game hit the market in this often overlooked genre. Unlike other tactics games like Fire Emblem, where you command a group of powerful heroes, here you're placed in charge of an army of disposable soldiers which you must use to crush the enemy. You can capture and hold buildings to generate resources to build more units for your army, and you'll have lots of different types of units to get to grips with, from tanks to battleships to jet troopers, and you'll have to take into account the terrain too. This kind of game is inherently easy to understand, but hard to master. The key to success lies in understanding the role of each unit in your army and using them to maximum effect. Rocket troops are strong against tanks, but weak against normal troops. Snipers and artillery are powerful, but can't move and fire in the same turn, so have to be positioned carefully. You'll also need to keep a close eye on enemy units and check how far they can move and attack next turn, otherwise you might leave yourself open to a devastating counterattack. Athena Crisis has a fun, goofy campaign about crystals that enable travel through the multiverse. The story isn't great, don't expect anything as involved as you'd find in a Fire Emblem game, but it doesn't need to be. There's a nice variety of missions in the main campaign, as well as some weird enemies thrown in like zombies and dinosaurs. I particularly liked the zombie missions as they threw in a new mechanic whereby the zombies could convert my units to their side, forcing me to play more cautiously. I like strategy games and turn-based games, though Athena Crisis appealed to me right away. The bright pixel graphics are intentionally old school, which is fine by me, but I did miss the animations that normally play in a game like this when your troops engage the enemy. Athena Crisis opts to simply show your units attacking directly on the battle map without a separate animation. This speeds battles up, but I wish the developers had included more detailed animations, as this would have helped make the battles come alive. Another feature I missed from Advance Wars were the bombastic and over-the-top commanding officer powers. In place of CO powers, we have skills, which can be swapped out prior to a mission, but the ones I unlocked during the campaign were pretty underwhelming, more about tweaking unit stats than tearing up the battlefield with a tsunami or a meteor strike. Despite these limitations, Athena Crisis is a really well-made game that knows exactly what it wants to be. Be warned though, the campaign is quite hard. Not unfairly so, but the AI ground me into the dust more than once on normal difficulty. So if you're new to this kind of game, consider playing on easy to begin with. The game comes with a level editor, which I found surprisingly easy to use, and there are already loads of custom missions and even whole custom campaigns available from the community, so there's potentially endless content here to keep you busy. Overall, I really enjoyed my 20 hours with Athena Crisis. Although I didn't think it was quite as good as some other turn-based tactics games like Wargroove or Into the Breach, it's still a solid title with lots of replay value. If you have fond memories of Advance Wars, you'll almost certainly have a good time with this. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.